What's up, guys? I just want to make sure. Just trying to make sure all my settings are working. Usually everything's fine, but sometimes you never know. Sometimes it seems like my settings will change every now and then. All right. Did anybody hold that long sell off last night? What's up, Hootie? How are you doing? Thank you for the coffee. How's your trading session been going? Whew, got me back up from the microphone a little bit. Got to turn down some of that background noise. I have a methodical man's thing coming on, so he has that intro screen that kind of blows my ears up. The legend, the methodical man. Yep, he made it back home safely. He was allowed back in the house. I'm not really sure what funded accounts I want to. I haven't really had a losing on my main fundeds all week long, so it's almost like I don't want to trade today, just in case. Oh, you caught a little bit of that sell off, then closed super early, a 900. Nice. Yeah, we were short from what, like 21 last night. I didn't hold it, man, because I was tired. I was going to sleep. I know that there was a couple guys in the chat was like, man, I'm gonna hold this all the way to 700. And I was like, sweet. I did not expect 700 or the 21 what is it 27,000 last night, but I did expect that 27,050, but I wasn't sure if we would get through the 50s. So, yeah, I only made 200 bucks off of it last night. So I didn't make a ton. But we may just do our Lucif account today. I think that's what we're going to go with. I think I'm gonna put the Bewleys to the side today because we're so close to getting our Bewley payouts, and I don't feel like being red on a Friday and having a tilt moment. There's nothing worse than having a tilt moment on a Friday. I mean, I know it's never the plan, but it could happen. So I'm hoping next week our streak can continue and we'll be back at payout by the end of the month, I hope. Because we just broke 53,000 yesterday on this funded account. This funded account, we also broke the 27,000 range. And so we have to get this to 53,600 and 27,600. And maybe I could copy trade with this one funded account. Maybe that's what we'll do. But I don't usually like to copy trade with cross platforms. So that's the only thing that it worries me because I'd be trading an account that's tied to Tradeovate with an account that's on Ripnik. So to me, it just seems like it just doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like I'm asking for something to happen if I do that. So I think we are not going to trade the Bewleys today. I think we're just going to strictly trade the Lucid funded account with the Lucid eval, and maybe the Bewley eval. Because Friday is the worst day to have a tilt day, guys. Whenever you have a tilt day on a Friday and you got to spend all weekend to think about it, it is the worst. If you're going to have a red, have a small red. Get some of this stuff. I got to start one more live. Besides your big win last night, Hootie, how's your week been? Have you been pretty positive all week, staying consistent? Well, I was looking for my live stream over here. There it is. All right. Ooh, those funded accounts hurt, man. I haven't had a blown funded account since March. Whenever we blew up our Lucif account, that was probably my last funded account blown. And even that one hurt my feelings. Uh-oh, did my camera freeze? Oh no, it didn't. My thing is just paused. I thought my camera was frozen. Oh, you started too fresh. Who are you trading your fundeds with? Are you doing those elusive Hootie? Apex, okay. I don't think we have news today, guys. We can check real quick. Let me see if we have any news. I don't think we do. I feel like news kind of cost me yesterday. It made me nervous to hold my account when I should have had my 30 points. So news kind of cost me a little bit because I was trying to protect my profit. So we have a lot of little 2-star news this morning, but no, I don't see anything that's going to move the market. We pretty much just have the Michigan 1-year inflation's expectations, Michigan consumer segment, and Michigan's current conditions, which I don't really know how that affects the futures market. So I don't think we have to worry about that. So I think we should be good as far as that. Yeah, I'm working on my second Lucif account right now. After my funded trade, that's what we'll be trading next, the Lucif account. So unfortunately, that's the one account that I took my loss on yesterday was the elusive account. The funded, I mean, the eval, I still need to make another $1,020 to pass. And for the funded, I still need to make another $1,000. So those things are still fresh out the gate. Still a long ways to go. Still a long ways to go. Payouts for those, if we do get it, probably won't happen until late May, maybe June or something, if we stay on the same grinding type trading. The goal now is just to get the two Bewleys over the threshold. Hopefully, sometime the first week of May is going to be the goal, because next week's the last week of April, and even if I would have to take $100 wins every day, $120 wins, and I know that's not going to happen because a lot of days we do get stopped out for half profit, so. Still got about 10 minutes left. So the only thing that worries me this morning, guys, any time that we get really good movement in your Asia market and London session, the New York session may suck today. I feel like we're either going to get really crappy price action or we're going to get really big swings. We had that last week where we had really big wick swings. And to me, that is the hardest price action to trade when you're just getting those random, like, big wicks. So it's almost like you're real bad if you buy the breakout candles. So, like I said, if you want to protect your account, stay away from breakout candles, especially on the 5-minute charts, because you get these big candles like this that's moving down, then all of a sudden, man, it just comes dead in its tracks. The next thing you know, you got a 30, 40 point wick on your 5-minute candle and you're losing your account. That has probably helped me the most. Do not buy breakout candles. Now, I will buy them on an eval every now and then. If it's at a nice support and resistance area, then I would use that support and resistance area as my stop loss. And that's almost like where it pops above it, then pulls back, and the body can't get back above it, and then when it starts again. But if there's no support and resistance, no like top of the hour, no 4-hour candle, or whatever you're trading around, we do not buy or sell, whatever is going on with it. So far, the inside bar this week, guys, is 3 for 1. The inside bar only took 1 loss this week. I use pivots, previous day high, the 4-hour candles, 1-hour candles, consolidation zones. Like this is considered a support and resistance, consolidation zones, previous day high, which is at the top of your 4-hour candle. Just multiple things, not really one particular thing. Those are the things I use. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people using all kind of different things, Kim, when it comes to support and resistance. In the morning time, I like to trade around the higher time frames on the 5 minutes. So each one of these little squares represents a 1-hour candle. Then when you get down to these bottom candles, they represent 4-hour candles. So these bigger boxes are your 4-hour candles. A lot of times I'm looking for us to run like a hourly, sweep the previous hourly high or low. A lot of times you'll go down here and sweep the low of this 4-hour candle and just go straight back up at least 50% of that previous 4-hour candle. But you can see there's a lot of consolidation right here below this 4-hour candle. So that would be a nice bounce out of this area. Even a nice bounce off this 27,100 this morning if we pull down there. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is I hate trading around like previous day highs or previous day highs. It just makes it so tough trading around those areas. And see, right now we're kind of in no man's land. We're at all time highs. You know, we've never been up here before, and you don't have the left to look through to look to, and I don't know. It's tough. All time highs. It's always tough. And I'm not really sure what the, like, if you go to TradingView and just put in support and resistance and see what levels it would mark out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's even an indicator on NinjaTrader that'll show that. And these golden lines that you see, these are pivots. That's from TradingView. So I use a standard pivot, and I changed the settings to Fibonacci pivots. Let's see. Is there a support and resistance indicator? I don't think I've ever looked. Just out of curiosity to see what they would mark out. Not that I see one. Is there something? Range? We do have pivots on here. I'm not sure what, I wonder what pivots they use. I don't know. There's a point of control. We'll see what that gives us. I don't see nothing. I don't know. Maybe where's it at? I don't think that's it. No, that's my midnight candle whenever we're marking that. Oh, well, I'm not sure. Sometimes you just got to go through and try some of these things. Make sure I keep up with time. Okay, we still got 5 minutes. All right, we'll take that off because I don't see where it has the point of control. Oh, maybe it's because it's the daily point of control. No, I guess you would use the daily and weekly. Okay, so maybe it's out of my range where I can't see it. It may what? Visible. Oh well. All right, guys, you got about 3.5 minutes here. So this is a nice size 15-minute candle for breakout. The breakout candles. We do have a nice 5-minute trend line build up. You got the high of your previously hourly candle sitting up at 360, and everything is still very bullish on the higher time frame. So your 1 day is still bullish. So man, we could just be going straight up here. We're running into a pivot. So if you took the breakout here at 65 or 70, if you do take those breakouts, what do you want to call it? Your stop loss would have to be 50% of this 15-minute candle. The only thing about shorts, guys, unless we just get some crazy volume, you're going to run into a hourly candle here at what? right under 200. You got the current day mid, and you also got your previous day high at 156. So hopefully the longs will pop here. Minute 40 seconds left. Oh, goodness. Good luck today, guys. Hopefully everything goes good. No complications or anything wild that should happen. Just find our quick 10 to 30 points is what we're looking for. We are not copy trading our Bewleys today, guys. This is a elusive account only. So, like I said, very, very favorable stop loss for the breakout to the top side. For my shorts, man, it's like I don't even know where I'd even want to take a short to the downside. Here we go, 20 seconds. Oh, not you made $300 with that one micro with a 50. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Working the micro. Heck yeah. Ooh, there's the current day mid there. Right there to the current day mid. Just got to wait and see what happens with the previous day high here, guys. Because that previous day high is sitting on top of a 4-hour candle. And you may have 50 points to the downside to that 27,100 before you run into some resistance there. Dude, you should be good for the day, man. You made $300 last night. That's pretty good. So far, guys, a fairly mild opening. You've only got what 220 to what's that 40-point opening so far. So definitely a very mild opening. I want to see a new can. I want to see this candle push up here, where we get a new printed candle and blast to the top. That's what I would like to see. What's up, morning? What's up, H? Like I said, no Bewley funded today. We're going to be trading the elusive funded today, guys. We figured we were on a nice, like, 5-day win streak or 6-day win streak with the Bewley funded. So I didn't want to take that red day on a Friday and have to spend all weekend thinking about it. So we're gonna finish with a good week on those Bewley accounts because I only need to make about $500 more to get those payouts. So we can just start that fresh Monday. No hurries. It's a Friday. I'm still thinking the longs are looking still pretty good here. Back above the pivot, back into our 15-minute range. We got this high up here that we can run. Nice 5-minute breakout possible here. So a little break of structure to the upside. So I'm definitely liking the upside much better than I do the downside, guys. So, all right. I was hoping for a cleaner 5-minute candle. I don't like that candle with the big wick on it. That's the only thing I hate about that. I mean, we could try off that pivot, but that was just 50. But see, that's a 50% of that 15-minute candle. So usually it goes back down after it sweeps that 50%. You can see it push down, 50% pullback. Then most of the time that usually means we're going back down. You're long off 180. Nice. Hopefully you already took profit. This is the only thing that sucks, guys, when you get all this movement overnight. We're getting stuck with crappy price action this morning. We still got 7 minutes for the first 15-minute candle to print. Hopefully this 5-minute candle can clean up. What's that prayer, kid? What's up, Christian? Squeeze. We need to squeeze through this 15 minutes, guys. I definitely don't want us going down. I definitely don't want to fight through the previous day open. I don't want to have to fight unless we, do push down to the 27,100s. Dude. Come on, man. Y'all could. Why do we have to constantly spam? All right. I'm just kind of looking for clean candles for a print to the upside with a wick above a whole number. So like 50 or 60, like we're about to break over the 50% mark here. So that was our first 50 touch. So definitely liking the longs here on this next printed candle. Hopefully it's not too close to 75. Let's see if it can break 60 here. All right. All right, gonna give it a whirl. Remember, we're only going in 3 micros. Now, this price action hadn't been the greatest, guys, so we are not getting clean price action. Dude. Come on. Push. Yeah, I tried to long above 50 to try to go for that 75 hit. But unfortunately, we got stuck here, so we may be heading back down. Usually you don't want it to take that long, but it's already taken that long. We're going to probably get... Difficult price action this morning. See, that's not pretty there. You want that stuff to be instant. When that thing starts just kind of wobbling, just going back and forth like that, it gets very, very scary because you're at the mercy of this like early morning volume. All right, so it looks like, man, I think we're gonna get stopped out here. So trying to be right below that 25 in case that 25 holds. Remember, guys, we're only in 3 micros. If it breaks, yeah, if it breaks that, oh come on, uh, what a crappy Friday to start out. I'm so glad we didn't trade all of our fundus today. Woof. Mm. All right, we're probably going to have to switch over to our elusive eval here. That sucks. Were you lucky enough to get not getting in that, Nick? Dude. Well, that's good. At least you didn't get filled. Oh, that was such a hard trap. All right, we're just going to have to sit on our hands for a little bit, guys. You're thinking we come all the way back to the 185? Maybe this will be the squeeze finally. Oh, I was like, what? Hmm. Still super choppy, guys. Not going anywhere. We're just pretty much back to barcoding. Almost like the same price action we had yesterday, where we pretty much barcoded inside that 15 minutes. And the same deal. Once you start barcoding, you start getting those little fake outs right above it, where you start wicking above it, and you don't get those complete breakouts. Look at that little fake out again. Oh my goodness. That's kind of what I was talking about a while ago. Like you get those little, like you're about to break out, then it just yanks back on you. Fake outs, guys. Same type price action we had yesterday. You're thinking maybe we retest those 77 lows here. We're just still kind of sitting on our hands at the moment, guys. I mean, like I said, it's still just kind of trading sideways. Yeah, it's just straight chopping. There's just not really a lot to do here. Oh, you don't do the opening range? I usually do fairly good on the opening range. I mean, with like anything, you're going to take losses here or there. You're waiting for the pullback to 21,700. That would be a nice sell off. That would be nice bounce off that 2100 here. The VWAP's at 217. Like I said, we're still going to just kind of sit on the sidelines. I know if I try to jump in this, we're just going to do more damage to ourselves. So we're just going to try to sit on the sidelines for the moment. Waiting for the reversal. Nice. Well, we've taken one trade and we got stopped out. Even though this is a very bullish candle, I'm not sure how if we get through this 56 or not. Nice. It's so hard to take entries around the previous day high here. A lot of consolidation areas down in that area here. So it'd be nice if we kind of get that bounce off the 27,100, then kind of come back through the previous day high for a retest of the 200s again. Waiting to see what whale pops it. I mean, we're still kind of pushing right back above that previous day high. Wow, look at this pop. Hmm. Wow, I missed that, guys. That was actually the inside bar here. I think. I can't tell. Well, maybe. I can't tell where that wick is on that one. Wow, what a nice recovery that was. Wow, what was that? Like almost a 50-point squeeze from the 30s? Oh, insane this morning. So far, this has definitely not had been a good day for runners, guys. If you're playing runners, because it seemed like almost you just sold the 185. You mean you took a short at 185? You just went long. Nice. That'd be pretty wild for us to run this candle all the way back down to covering this wick. Damn. Can, I guess maybe break the previous day low here or previous day high. Uh, that was a insane little wick. Come on down. Oh goodness. Oh, that was nasty, nasty 5 minute wick there, guys. It's like, oh my goodness. That must have been like the yeah, that was the top of the hour candle. I think that's what that was. So you are in a short prayer? You're selling? I mean, it looks like we're definitely trying to push here. I mean, I like definitely if we can get maybe back below the previous day high. Dude, this whipsaw action is just effing insane. Yeah, it's the whipping that's sucks. Like where it's just pushing down into support and resistance and whipping back up freaking 20, 30 points. That is, oh, look at the previous day high. Hold up. And we're about to get a new 5 minute candle here. Oh, goodness. All right. We're kind of in the middle of no man's land here with this wick. Yeah, we're like in wick heaven today, guys. This is like some of the worst price action where you're just getting these 20, 30, 40 point wicks and you're used to buying off these certain levels. That is what's just been insane today. Oh, my goodness. So far, guys, we've taken one trade, so we're in the red. Wow, pretty good. Probably when it sells, it's going to probably dump so fast that all you're going to do is just be sitting on your hands watching. That's usually what happens is whenever you sit around and consolidate like this, that you end up missing the move because it pops so fast. Yeah, I know the market doesn't know which way it wants to go. I haven't looked at that 15-minute candle to see how bad it looks. Is the 15-minute candles looks like one big wick at the moment? Well, that's all I'm doing right now myself, prayer kid, just sit here watching because this stuff's just yanking back so hard that it's so hard to do anything here. I mean, I tried the longs while ago. I feel like I got burnt on the longs while ago. Dude, this place right here has been kind of a wall. Remember that, guys. This is where we took our long out while ago and got stopped out. We're at the top of the 15 minutes. For some reason, I lost my chat, guys. Sorry about that. For some reason, I lost my chat. Well, we got stuck up here a while ago. I didn't want to try it again, so that's why we just kind of sat here and watched. Yeah, I know. You think maybe we eventually break down? Oh, goodness. The longs aren't very convincing, guys. Every time it's pushed up here, it's rejected. Yeah, there's really not anything to do here. We've already been up here multiple times, so it's really hard to long this. Even though a lot of times I like longing outside these 15-minute candles and above a 60, but we've been just rejecting in this area so hard that it is definitely very difficult to continue longing this. The 50 and the 200s, we got massive resistance right now. Well, at least we stayed away from our Bewley fundeds today, guys. So that's been kind of a plus. Yeah, we have such nasty wiki candles, man. I don't know which way we're going to go. What's up, Crash? Yeah, very tough morning. I've only taken one trade so far this morning, and it was a loss. Other than that, we've just been just kind of sitting here, just watching us just kind of pop back and forth. Very, very easy to just get wrecked on these big, like 20, 30 point candles on the pullbacks. I brought that up a little bit before we started that it could be one of those days because of that massive price act or movement that we had in the overnight session. Anytime you get those 300 or 400 point moves, man, sometimes the next day sucks. You've done one, nice. That's a second inside bar. Yes, as right now, it's turning into an eval Friday. The EMAs, I mean, they're still kind of smashed together. You're pretty much still your 921s are kind of smashed. This 5 minute candle setup, I mean, this 5 minute consolidation is worse than what we had yesterday. Remember, guys, we had the same thing where we were stuck inside that 15 minutes for most of the morning. Oh, you said you paper handed it on one micro? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, my goodness. That's pretty good. Still looking for longs. I honestly have no idea at this moment. I just feel like we're stuck inside this 15 minutes. Until we get out of this 15 minutes, I mean, So, oh. And we're about 40 seconds away from a new 5-minute candle. You don't ever want to gamble your life savings, man. Never, never gamble your savings. She has me trading on the 2 minutes. Hmm. Harry, there's really no sense of direction now, man. We're just kind of chopping sideways. You're pretty much just in a what 40, 50 point range. So I mean, if you're good at range trading, this has definitely been your day. We've just been pretty much bouncing off the 20s and the 60s over and over, except for the casual push out. I don't know. We still got a minute 30 seconds left on this. You're putting in a short. I don't know. It's still kind of hard for me to get short. Um, it seems like whenever I'm shorting these all-time highs, usually I get burned. We are about to have a new 5 minute candle here. The next key level of support is going to be that back at that previous day high there. If we can just get through that level. Him there swimming. Oh goodness. Nice prayer, kid. It just cannot push down. You're up 20 points. Did you at least take some? Dude, today's one of these days that you almost got to take your profit. Like, we just have those days where, like some days we see me holding like for those bigger moves. Today is probably not going to be one of those days. Today is going to be like one of those 5, 10, 15, 20 point type trading days where you at least take most of your profit off within 10 to 20 points. What's up, Marlon? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. From Peru. You're going to hold on. Oh, goodness. I'm surprised a bunch of you guys are just giving it a whirl, man. If I try this shit, I would just get chopped to death. just this price action is just. I just get all chopped up. Oh. Y'all don't understand how happy I am. Decided not to trade my uh, Bulanox fundeds today. Mm. Yeah, I know. Last night was one of those like very rare moments in the Asia session where we had some okay movement. Okay, so you're just risking some of your profit. Now I do that too. If I get up pretty good on an account, I will risk some of my profit too. Uh, let's see. I got to find my TikTok page real quick, just in case. There it is. Okay. I got to constantly check that TikTok page. So, and do we finally break out above this pivot here? Mm. Uh, Rico candles are starting to look somewhat bullish here. But the only thing is, do we just squeeze up here and just get roadblocked in the 50s and 60s again? Roadblocked. Maybe one more test of those. One more test of that pivot down there. I like to see another retest of the pivots, kind of where it pulls back and retests the 17. Big, massive 5 minute candle here, too. We've got all these bulls that have been so used to longing for freaking 2, 3 straight weeks, and it's hard not to just want to continue longing. Ugh. Broke even on my short. What is that, man? The common sense has been stripped away from this market. I'm sidelined. And it's, oh goodness. They're just trying to make us have bad weekends, man. They've been trying to kill us today, Moneyball. No follow through. You know, it's almost like it's one of these like 5-10 point days. Man. Just getting in and fighting for 10 points is just brutal right now. I'm not even going to touch this unless we can break out of our opening range. That would be your first opening range break. We got 3 minutes left on this candle. That's for anybody that likes to play the 15-minute breakout here. I mean, this is our actual first breakout of the 15 minutes. Dude, what time is it? Man, it's already 11 o'clock almost. Holy crap. Man, we wasted a whole morning staring at this crap. Nothing. We leave the 15 minutes, we come back into 15 minutes, guys. There's our first 21 pullback. It's like, now can we break back above the 60s? No. We're going higher, 300, 306, 312. The only thing is how we get there, man. That's the hard part, prayer kid. Did we break back out to 15 minutes here? Cheap trade. I'll just risk like 10, 15 points on this. See if we stay outside our 15-minute candle. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to. It was just 60 points. We're just at $60 to see if we get that one push. Son of a bee. All right, I'm going to have to put that account away. I think we're down about $100 on that account. Yeah. Goodness. It's been one of those days, guys. One of those days. One move too early. So we kind of did break out of that 15 minutes. That's kind of what we were looking for a while ago when we tried to take this long. Dude, this thing is stuck. We're still about 150 in the red on our account from earlier. We're probably only going to hang out for a few more minutes. We're just going to get ready to go to my funded futures because if I sit over here and keep trying to look for moves, we're just going to get ourselves in worse damage. Damn it. We just did not give it enough room. Man, we should have. I was being super cautious on that, man, just from being all the crappy price action. So that 15-minute retest was kind of the play. Oh, you did the pullback off the 15-minute. Whenever you get such crappy price action like this, man, it just makes it so difficult to take these entries. So what would that be? Your 300. Here on this pullback, you kind of want to see 75 hold, then like I said, we're 150 in the red at the moment. Tell it to come down. That'd be your first 300 hit. First 90. The only thing is if we can blast the 300s here. What's up, Timothy? How are you doing today? Nice 3% in the NASDAQ. Still just kind of battling that 300 here. What's that? 25 looks like maybe we get above the 300s. We can run the 25s up there, 26. Still just kind of struggling at the 300s. This is the only part about trading into these no man land numbers that we've never been to but once. So this is like our second time to the 300 level. You can see there was a lot of resistance here at the 300 level from earlier. Maybe if we can print above it, you can use those 4 candles as your support and resistance. Guys, I gotta say, this has probably been one of the slowest trading days in forever. All right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. You kind of wanted to see this candle close above 300s, the body of it, and that way it could use that 300 as support. Yeah, that's pretty good. From closing price, a big gap to the downside. Yeah, I don't think we ever filled in that gap from last night. What, maybe back to the 70s for like a 15-minute retest? We got a few more minutes, guys. After that, we kind of have to call it a day. I mean, this is the 4 hour high over here. It's like, do we run that 4 hour candle up at the 60s or 70s? Then this would be your hourly hourly candle here at the 12s. Oh, you're thinking about selling one micro? Definitely a good possibility if we reach those all-time highs again. Dude, you're destroying it with one micro a day. Oh. Because the risk is off the table when you're trading micros there, Nick. And the mistakes are very forgivable if you make a mistake on your micros. Hmm. Guys, we'll hang out for 5 more minutes. After that, I have to get my stuff ready to head out. Just over to My Funded Futures, Nick. Uh, HW, this is a MNQ. It's future contracts and not stocks. Like I said, we're 150 in the red today so far. I mean, probably going to end that way because I don't know if we'll take any more trades. So, from that earlier. No, it's a YouTube channel. It's just another streaming channel, son. Wait a minute. So that's that next hourly candle there at the 12. $32 seconds left. I figured 25.26 is probably where you're going to run into your next resistance. There's your next resistance. All right, guys. Like I said, thank you guys for watching today. I was trying to see if we could get in one more trade here, but it's so hard to trade this high up, guys. Very difficult. Thank you guys for watching.